What did I ever do to you, Mercy Johnson? Why did you hated me for no reason? Remember how painful it was for you when people were saying that you stole or you snatched someone's husband.
Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once more. My name is AUGUSTERGOLD. I help people gain clarity in their relationship. In this channel, I talk all about relationship, being it romantic or platonic relationship. This evening, I'm coming to you with a relationship issue between Mercy Johnson, who is a Nigerian actress, a very popular Nigerian actress, and Sonia Ogiri, who is also a Nigerian actress. So Sonia Ogiri released a video on Instagram calling out Mercy Johnson. She called her all unprintable names. One of those who commented under that video was Sonia Okorie. Sonia Okorie is also a Nigerian actress. Sonia Okorie said Mercy Johnson actually did something worse than that to her. Let me read what she said. Mercy Johnson did worse than that to me, and I confronted her. And she started fighting me spiritually and physically. Oil dey my head. Small witches no reach. See the video Sonia Ogiri released on her IG page.
My name is Sonia. This message is for Mercy Johnson. Yes, you heard me right. Mercy Johnson. So a few years ago when I decided to pursue my dream into Nollywood after my son's father's younger sister broke me in pieces, did so many things and said so many things just to separate I and her brother. Well, she succeeded. And after the breakup, I needed to move on with my life. I needed to cater for my child. I needed to make him proud. I needed to prove to her that I wasn't what she thought or what she was saying. And so my journey into Nollywood started. I met different stars. Mama G, Ini, Funke, you, Mike, Jika, all of them. Cha-Cha, name them. And I was pushing. My first set with Mama G, I was super scared, but she surprised me. She encouraged me, advised me, and she acted like a role model should. And after that movie set, everything was good. I was still pushing in Nollywood. But when I met Mercy, everything was different. For no reason, she hated me, and she did not hide it. She showed the hatred, and she did so many mean things to me. But I was surprised, and I couldn't lay my hands on why she was doing those things, you know. So I just swept it under the carpet, and I kept pushing in Nollywood. And I met her on another set again. Now it's a movie called Daniela. It's a tomboy movie. I acted as the tomboy. Everything was good, perfect before Mercy came on set. The EP, the owner of the movie, would take me back and forth from my hotel to the location. We would eat together with other stars. There were other stars on that set. We would do things and everything. Happy family, everything was fine. But the day she landed, and then she saw after the shoot that they were taking me back to the hotel, she said she cannot ride in the same car with me. Mercy cannot ride with me, probably because I am too little or I don't have the prestige to be anywhere close to her. I'm not a human, or I stink. And so they had to put me aside to look for other means for me to get to my hotel, and that continued till after the movie. I would take my lines with like every other person. Mercy will not answer me. She will be doing whatever she's doing. They'll have to wait for her to respond to me. Mercy condescended so low to tell the stars on set not to talk to me, not to relate with me because she does not like me. And of course, if they want to be in her good books. Those things happened on that set. Mercy hated me for no reason. I will come on set, greet every other person, greet Mercy. She will not answer me. She was so mean that I would cry on that set. I would go into the bathroom. I'll call my son. Hearing his voice will give me strength. He will advise me. He will comfort me. I'll clean my eyes and go back and continue walking. That happened and happened and happened till that movie ended. And then I met her on another set called Bless the Saturday Child. And on that set, I would come in the morning. Mercy would just burst into laugh. She would start laughing at me. She was on set with one of her friends, another actress. I'm not ready to mention her name. They will laugh for like 10 to 15 minutes. They're still laughing at me. When the costumier give me clothes and I change into another costume for another scene, Mercy will burst into laugh and she'll be making comments. And then she'll be asking the directors, like, how do some people even get on the same set with her? Mercy did those things to me like I was a beast, like she knew me from somewhere. Sis, I was just a single mother trying to, make my child proud, trying to put food on my son's table, to cater for my son. You did not know my story. You didn't know where I was coming from. Mercy will laugh and laugh and laugh. Mercy will make statements right in front of me. I will take my lines. Mercy will not answer me. I will stand there and be waiting for Mercy. Mercy did so many unspeakable, disgusting things. At some point, I was thinking if there was no directors on the set Mercy was on, because Mercy was calling the shots. She was doing everything at any freaking time she wants. And the directors wouldn't say anything. Mercy was calling the shots. She was acting like a god. And so all that happened. Mercy went as far as telling a producer not to give me movies, that any movie she's featuring, they shouldn't put me there. Mercy did so many mean things to other actresses, so many things. Sis, Mercy, we knew how you started. We all know the story. We know, we hear things, we see things. That God gave you the opportunity was not enough for you to maltreat other people. Mercy was acting like God. Mercy treated people so bad to the extent that people will go meet Mercy in public, be it at a wedding, anywhere, to kneel down before Mercy to beg Mercy. Mercy saw herself like a god. The outside world will see Mercy's posters everywhere, her jobs everywhere, and they thought, oh, she's the best talented and she's the only actress getting roles. No, that wasn't true. That was because Mercy was blocking other people's chances. Mercy will tell producers or the EPs not to give someone jobs, and they were listening to her because she was in the market. Mercy is so mean. When you put a Mercy Johnson and a snake, I would rather open my door for that snake. Mercy will laugh with you. You're coming, she will laugh with you. She will hail you. She will, you guys will play on everything. The next turn, the next minute you turn your back, Mercy is killing and macheting you. What were you doing all that for? What did I ever do to you? You did not know my story. You didn't know the pain I was coming out from. You took food off my table. You did not only take food off my table, you took food off my son's table. Today that you're a mother, I hope you understand what it means to want to prove to your children, to want to make your children proud of you. I see you rant everywhere on Instagram how God should just keep you for your children. You want to do everything to make your kids proud. That was what the single mother wanted to do for her child. But thank God today that God kept my son in a better and a safer place. God gave me another opportunity, several opportunities to prove to my son and for him to be proud of me tomorrow. What did I ever do to you, Mercy Johnson? Why did you hate me for no reason? Remember how painful it was for you when people were saying that you stole or you snatched someone's husband. You put me through worse pain. What did I do to you? You did several things to other actresses. Let me ask you, Which of your friends, who in the movie industry did you help to alleviate? None. You had friends in the movie industry. Who did you help up? Nobody. And I will not mention names, but there are actresses that when they saw that their girlfriends weren't doing well in the movie industry, they helped them. Yours was just you. Very selfish. You are just mean for no reason, just because you wanted to be and remain there. If the Genevieve acted and did what you did to other people, believe you me, you will never see her or call her your role model. Why did you do all those things? I know things about your husband before you even married him. Why am I coming on Instagram to say this? Because you did those things to me in public. You took away most percentage of my passion for Nollywood. You did those things to me in public, and that is why I'm addressing it, because I need to heal. You did so many meaningful things to me. I know your husband's story. I know stories about your marriage, but will I come here and be saying them? Will I talk nonsense about you or evil about you? No. I hope now that you're a mother, you have changed. All those things that you were doing, how many endorsements did you get? If not till Yaya Bello helped you to take off your shame.
Mercy Johnson is one actress that is loved by all. A lot of people love Mercy Johnson. She has a lot of fans, you know. She's loved by a lot of people. Yes, I understand. I know that when Mercy Johnson was coming up, she was this actress that does all the spoilt roles. Until when she got married, and during that her marriage period, there was a controversy, you know, talking about her marrying a guy who was married to another lady in the US. You know, it was a long one, and news came out that Mercy Johnson actually snatched the guy from the wife. They don't snatch any man. A man leaves you if he wants to leave you. Nobody snatches anybody. It's not a toy. So that's not really what we're talking about today. So then, when Mercy Johnson was coming up in the movie industry, she was known for playing this sports girl role, you know. That time, actually, I really do not watch too much of her movies that time, you know. After marriage, she really calmed down, you know. She became very cool, down to earth, respectful. Her character really changed. Even the character she plays in movies changed. She was not doing more of those comedy films. Mercy Johnson really changed, and that was when I really fell in love with her. After watching that her movie, Do Maybe, I really loved her after that movie, and subsequently I've been watching her movies. She also once had issues with Tonto Dike when she gave birth, after she gave birth to her first child, Purity. Actually, from what we understand, from what I understand, it was Tonto Dike that actually came for Mercy Johnson there, and they settled that quarrel now. Tonto Dike actually apologized to Mercy Johnson. I understand they are friends now. She used to celebrate Tonto on her page, while Tonto also celebrates Mercy Johnson on her page. I do not know Mercy Johnson on a personal basis. All I know about her is what I see in the movie and I see online, like Instagram, Facebook, and all that. I do not know her on a personal basis, but she doesn't come across to me like someone who will do those things that Sonia has accused her of doing. I understand looks, you can't really predict or understand, like, know people's character from their looks or from the way they do things, you know. Until it has happened to you, you can't really say this person can do this or can do that. There are some people who look very innocent and they can do some things that you wouldn't believe it. For example, those women that have seen kill their husband, some of them look very innocent. You won't believe they could hurt a fly, but they end up killing a whole human being. So I can't really say, okay, from her look, she can't do it or she can do it. But from what I have seen, I don't know. I don't think she can do those things. Or maybe she must have done those things while she was younger, those early times when those early stages when she was really tough, like when she was really reigning, when she was really a household, she's still a household name. So I think she did all these things before her marriage. She must have really changed. You never can tell. She must have really changed. People change. Change is one thing they said is constant. Maybe she was like that before, but now she's not like that. But you know, you can't tell somebody that is hot. You can't beat a child and prevent the child from crying. Sonia was hot. And from what she said in the video, she decided to make that video to be able to heal. She was looking for closure. That was why she made that video. So I believe that now that she has removed that burden from her heart, now that she has offloaded that burden, I know she has moved on. I won't say she will be able to move on. I know she has moved on. But I believe at this stage, she'll be able to forgive Mercy Johnson. And maybe, we don't know, as at this time, this minute I am recording this video now. She published this thing today. So as at this minute I am recording this video, Mercy Johnson has not responded. So we do hope she responds sooner or later. This boils down to how we see people. Relationship matters. How we handle people, how we see people. You must have done something to somebody some years ago, and these people will still be hurting. That is why whatever we are doing, however we are doing it, wherever we are, whatever position we find ourselves in life, we should treat people nicely. These things can make people commit suicide. We should really treat people nicely. Thank you guys for watching my video. I really appreciate you. Please, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. I am very active on Instagram. Please do follow me on Instagram. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.